All right, everybody, it's time for the End of Chasers Spirits and Beer Pairing Show. It is Wednesday. Ooh, it is February the 5th, 2025. Jersey Johnny coming at you. And with me, as always, is none other than Mr. Beer Samurai. Say hello, Mr. Samurai.
Just playing some hi-hat. That's a new song, huh?
Yeah, it's a new one.
It's a little groove there.
A little groove. I figured a nice groove for this particular show.
A groove. It'd be better if it was on like vinyl because it would actually be in a groove.
That would be cool. Yeah, if that groove with pops and scratches and
But they actually now digitally add that to some.
Yeah, it's just a filter, is all it is. It just gives it that vinyl feel.
Without being vinyl.
Without being vinyl, right? Exactly. A vinyl feel on digital. There you go. So.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm really like a purist with most things.
Yep.
Not so much with vinyl.
Not so much with vinyl.
there's kind of a reason that we went to DVD, so you can hear the music.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
The pops and scratches are just nostalgic.
Pops and scratches are just nostalgic, 100%. Yep. There are still some like I haven't had a turntable in I couldn't tell you how many years, right? I still have access.
Did you have two of them?
At one point I had two or three actually.
Had a microphone?
Microphone, fader in between, EQs,
effects. A microphone.
Yeah.
See where I'm going. That's what
I know. That turned into actually a CD mixer too.
Gotcha.
And then that's about it. CD mixer was at the tail end of doing any of that, but the CDs were the albums were good. But anyway, but we're not here to talk about music. We're here to talk about
we're here to talk about booze.
Little booze. And your mic is picking up every
stir.
Every stir. It's almost it's not quite as loud as my keyboard when I type. But
this is wow. It's just getting the. See, I'm trying to get my my decoder ring.
Be sure to drink your Ovaltine.
Be sure to drink. Should.
A crummy commercial. Son of a bitch. There you go.
You're probably the biggest Christmas Story fan I know.
Oh yes, I am. Yeah. But in any event, so if you haven't guessed, tonight is just Dave and I.
Yeah, it's just
Tom is on temporary assignment.
Actually, thoughts going out to someone very near and dear to Tom, who's having some medical issues right now. So our thoughts are out with her.
So hopefully all is well, and he'll be back with us in a couple weeks on the next show.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And we were going to do last week we talked about doing the Laird show, but we know that Tom loves Lairds, so we decided we're going to hold off until Tom can come back and is in the spirit, in the mood.
Yep.
And
I did.
Oh, that's
pick up a purchase of. Pick up a bottle of Laird's right there.
Yes, he did. Actually, we were talking on the phone when it was handed to you.
This is true.
That's a matter of fact.
That's a matter of fact.
So what do we decide on with the theme for today's show?
So for today's show, we are doing cocoa and other fruit.
Okay, so I'm cocoa.
And I'm other fruit.
Apparently.
Okay. Right.
Not
that there's anything wrong with that.
But I'm also nuts.
Yeah, well, that's been a long time coming for you to admit that.
Oh yeah.
So tell us what you're doing and why you're cocoa tonight.
I'm actually mixing a drink. Based off.
I'm gonna make mine while you do it, and then I'll just tell you.
And I'm making mine as I talk about it. Today is National Nutella Day.
Yes, it is.
So in honor of National Nutella Day, I'm like, I've got to do something with cocoa and chocolate. Now I was looking for a good cocoa liqueur.
Mm-hmm.
I found and my favorite liquor store in town, which is in the Aldi shopping center, as a matter of fact.
There you go. Aldi.
Which is actually technically Weehawken. Actually, not Union City. It's Weehawken.
So it's not your town. It's right near your town.
Right next to us, yes. And this one is right next to the water tower. So if you're familiar with Union City and Weehawken,
sure.
The thing that dominates the skyline is the water tower. It's right next to it, and so I had to go in there, but they were closed today.
Really?
and which is weird. She's almost always open. It's just like this one lady, this one Asian lady who runs it. Sweetest woman. Not pleasant to talk to, but she was closed today, so maybe she had to do something. So I went to the one just downstairs, and the only thing they had was chocolate cream liqueur. I'm like, no, I don't want a chocolate cream liqueur. I'm putting cream in it to be get anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I did get the Frangelico there, and I got with two nice coupe glasses that were actually outside.
Very nice.
What John and I were talking about after the holidays, a lot of those gift packs that are out for the holidays,
Mm-hmm.
they reduce the price of those to the price of just the bottle.
Right.
So,
Sometimes even a little lower because they want to move them up to the bottom.
Yeah, because they take up a lot of room.
They do. They take up a lot of room, and sometimes, I mean, hey, look, you and I are definitely fall victim to it. We have way too much glassware, and if it wasn't for, I know, just look behind you, okay, and
this is probably
up there, and there's one down there, and some over there, but
this is about a 20th or 25th of my collection.
Right, that's my point, right? So some people go in and they'll see them and they'll, you know what, $2-3 more, I could just get the bottle and not have to worry about the glasses that come with it. And then they wind up just getting the bottle off the shelf. So that's why they discounted a little bit more.
Yeah, John, the link came through.
Okay, that's why they're getting. They charge a little bit less for it just to move that pack.
Yep, to get that out so they can get some more shelf room for other stuff. So it was either get the bottle of Frangelico that was this big,
right,
or get the standard bottle and 2 free glasses. Like I need 2 more coupes, like I need a hole in my head. But hey,
right.
But they're a little different shaped, and they do have the Frangelico F etched onto them, so they're really nice. But at any rate, right. Despite that, I'm using just a regular. I guess it's sort of a Collins glass. It's a water glass, basically. Right. It's the glass that your mom would serve you milk in, or in this case, chocolate milk. So what I've done to actually honor National Nutella Day, and geez, one of my props is over here. I gotta get up and go over here.
Oh my God!
By where I usually do, the Locker Room Guys show,
which is right behind you on the desk.
Which is right behind me. Yeah, you can see the chair that I sit in. That poor chair, the stuff that it's seen and smelled. But so what I did, I've got a Rocher because it's chocolate and hazelnut, so that'll be an accompaniment to it.
Accompaniment, yes.
Accompaniment. So what I did is I wanted some body to it, so I took half and half, and I filled it to about here with half and half, and then put a tablespoon and a half of Ovaltine in there, and some Hershey syrup. Yep. To darken it and give it a richer chocolate flavor than Ovaltine has. There is 2 ounces of Frangelico for the hazelnut flavor, and 1 ounce of vodka to boost the alcohol level. And that's really freaking nice.
Really nice. There you go.
That is and if this is about 2/3 of the way to a mudslide now, isn't it?
It's very close to a mudslide.
It's very close to a mudslide. It's got the chocolate syrup. Does a mudslide have Frangelico or Amaretto? Amaretto. So, but it doesn't have. There's no ice.
I've had it both ways. Yeah.
This is
I'm very experimental, but yeah, it's usually Amaretto.
Hence the other fruits.
Very good. So, for speaking of the other fruits.
What other fruit are we talking about?
I went classic like I normally do. It's probably 80% of the cocktails I have on this show. But
it's funny because I was talking to Carrie the other day. I said I want to go through the shows and list how many times John has either done an old fashioned or Manhattan,
or some version of one, right?
Or some version or a take on either one of those two. And I guarantee you, it's at least 75%.
It's probably 60, 65, 70% somewhere in there. But
because we do
tequila. We've done a vodka show. We've done a rum show. We've done a couple of gin shows. So so that and this is only the 20th episode. So right there, it's like that's 75% right there.
You would have had to have done 15 Manhattans or old fashions.
And I don't think I did that.
Make 75%.
Right. So, but in any event, what I did. I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm out of Aztec chocolate bitters. So I didn't go the chocolate.
Hold on. Here. That's the black walnut ones.
All right. Well,
Toasted
I
almond.
have those.
Here you go. Here you
I
go.
have those. So there.
Here you want.
Oh, thanks.
Here, you want to
Oh,
borrow?
you borrow them, yeah. Hold on. Let me go. Thank you. Got it. There you go.
You know what? I should probably put some of these in there.
That was pretty good. I could have just played it off as if I took it from you there. But
I'm gonna actually put some of these in there and see what it does to it.
you got to try that again. Hold it over to your left, like you're handing it to me to your left. Right.
Okay, but I'll do it with the toasted almond.
The black walnut bitters.
The black walnuts. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You want my black walnuts bitters?
Yeah. Can I borrow them, please?
Yeah, here.
Thank you. Got them. All right, perfect. Well, you can't pull it back on the screen.
I know. I realize. Let's try that again. We're going to try it again. This is just for posterity. Hey, John, do you want to borrow some black walnut bitters?
Ooh, can I? I really like some. Yeah, that'd be great.
Take those.
All right, great. Oh, thank you very much.
Okay, good.
Oh, perfect. Oh, that worked out great.
That's
Oh,
nice.
all right.
Enjoy those.
All right.
I'll need those back at some point. So if
All right.
you use them and hand them back to me.
I'll use them and hand it back to you. Hold on. Here we go. All right. All right. Here we go. Here you go. Take them back.
Thank you.
All right. Perfect.
Put this
There
right
you
back
All right. Love it. Anyway, okay. Now that we've accomplished that, so what I did was I did my I never, like I said,
Still.
I never had any Aztec chocolate bitters. So I didn't go the chocolate route. I'm like, okay, what chocolate? Chocolate. We were talking about chocolate last night, and one of my chocolate, the top 3 list, right? We're talking about chocolate all night last night because we had on the beer show, we had on Benoit from BE Chocolat in Fairfield, Connecticut. Anyway, so which we got, I figured one of my top 3s was icebox cake, right? Chocolate and bananas with the graham crackers, right? So I'm like, let me do my banana old fashioned. So I kicked it up a notch and I went with the 100 proof bottled and bond Rittenhouse rye.
There you go.
All right. So it's a little on the punchy
Expensive.
side, if you will.
Mhm.
And then I used my Juilliard banana liqueur, French banana liqueur. It's not that 99 bananas crap.
Oh, that's just garbage.
It's all sweet, all sugar. It's all it is. This stuff is fantastic. The Juilliard. If you any of the Juilliard liqueurs, get them. They're fantastic.
Yeah, and in college, grew up on all the DeKuyper's liqueurs and grew out of that phase. But the 99 bananas, it might as well be that stuff that's in a pump at a coffee shop. The barista.
That's basically all it is, really.
That's all it
but
is.
with alcohol in it.
Without alcohol.
Right.
That's it.
So I did that and some black walnut bitters, and that's that's my banana bread old fashioned. So right there. So cheers.
Cheers. I placed my my beet chocolate order today.
You did place it. I didn't place mine.
Yep.
I'll do it tomorrow, Friday.
I placed it, and I did the B tin. The B tin is a tin with a window, and there's 8 chocolates in it.
Nice.
And I placed the order, completely forgot to choose my chocolates. So I sent an email to them and like, I completely forgot, blah 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 blah. And I just got a text from the Norbert. I hear there's a problem with your order. No, it's just a dope. No, nothing big, nothing special, no rush.
Exactly.
So, but no, yeah, so when you place your orders, definitely get those Black Forest ones.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting a couple of those.
And the milk chocolate salted caramels, I like those. I got 2 more of those.
The other box went last night, and not by me.
Yeah, I imagine.
Although I did con my way into getting half of the Biscoff.
There you go.
But the rest of them, she loved them. So yeah, I'm ordering a bunch.
Yeah, Carrie had the Biscoff and half the salted caramel last night. Apparently,
it made her come.
It's really good timing.
Couldn't have planned that any better.
The cracker cookie crumbs are still stuck in her throat.
I was going to say.
But that Biscoff is so damn good.
Oh,
and it's funny because there's 2 things we talked about. I'm not a huge fan of white chocolate, but the Biscoff's a white chocolate praline. And I always choose dark chocolate over milk chocolate. But when it comes to that salted caramel, no, it's got to be the milk chocolate.
Oh yeah.
But I ordered pistachio, one of the pistachios, one of the turtles, the coffee cup, and I got this the last time in the dark chocolate honey roasted peanut butter.
Nice.
That's so good.
Nice. In the future, because I know we talked about, we only do these shows once every other week.
Yep.
So, and with the cocktails we want to do, and what we're gearing towards with these cocktail inventions, right? We spoke about it on the show last night. So, did we ever mention it on the show yet?
No, I think we mentioned on the show
Okay. Yeah.
that we're looking to do a cocktail book.
Yep.
It's probably going to take us about another year of putting recipes together.
I mean, we could look. We make up recipes when we're not on the show, right?
Yeah.
So, if we just stick to ones we do on the show, we're looking at, a
2 years
holiday 2026 release, right?
at least, yeah.
But if we just, fast track it and just put in all of our recipes and edit, we could do it for this year. But
the point is, on this show, we challenge each other.
Sure.
And these challenges that we give each other, we get inventive, and some of the best cocktails I've made have come off of those challenges.
100%.
So I would love to have about another year of doing the show, to get these down. We've I think we need to get in the habit of challenging each other more.
Right.
Because we've done a bourbon show, we've done as you said, the tequila show, the rum show, all these shows, and that's great. We've got the base, but then we've had some of these where we've challenged each other to use, like lemon as like one of the main ingredients, or there was another challenge we put out there. But if we continue to challenge each other, I think we're going to find that we will come up with some really interesting cocktails. The great thing about the challenge is,
agreed, yeah,
it's something that that Disney understood, is that creativity doesn't come out of having all the options available to you. It comes out of limiting those options.
Right.
So when he had a new movie, he would give his artists their palette. These are the colors you can use, and that's it. And they had to get creative with those colors.
Sure.
And look at the beautiful things they created. And it's even the point of Chopped, right?
Sure. Oh yeah. No, it's same exact thing. Yeah, and you got to get creative, and that's the way to do it. And to your point, if you have everything available to you, it's difficult to be creative because where do you go? Right? Where do you start? Do you start here? Do you start here? Do you start here? Where are you going? What direction are you taking? If you have a path not cut out for you, right? It's not like somebody's leading you down it here. This is what I want you to make.
Yep.
No. You have multiple ingredients and you don't need to use all of them, but this is what you need to focus on for that particular thing. In our case, one particular flavor needs to be incorporated into whatever cocktail. Right. Or in, like you said, in Walt Disney's case, for this movie, these are the 8 colors you can use.
Yep.
If you only use 4 of them, that's fine. But these are the only 8 you can use, or whatever.
Yeah. So I think we need to continue to do that for a while to really get a nice, because otherwise, we're going to have a book full of takes on Manhattans and lemon drops and old fashions, and because me, I like to riff off of it. It's kind of the gimlet recipe I like to rip off, because let's face it, a lemon drop is basically a gimlet just using lime. It's a vodka gimlet using lime. And even a margarita is pretty much the same thing. It's just tequila is substituted in there.
Right.
And that's the margarita, because it's that citrus, it's a spirit, it's simple syrup.
Right.
And that's that's what a gimlet is. And there's variations on that. And I really think the lemon drop and the margarita are basically just variations off a gimlet.
Fair enough.
So we'd have, our riffs on gimlets. We'd have our riffs on Manhattans and old fashions, and some gin drinks. I will probably riff off of a Negroni a few times in the future, because that's a fun drink.
Yeah, I've done a Negroni on the show.
You have?
Yeah. So, so it's. I would say it's probably, the more we talk, I'm thinking it's edging down to about 50% of the cocktails that I do are old fashions, and maybe a little bit more, maybe slightly more than 50%.
Yeah, I think it's more than 50, but yeah.
A drink or two more than 50, percent. Yeah. So either way, this is our 20th show tonight.
Number 20.
And we're all even. So all 3 of us have done. Well, me and you now have done 19 shows,
right?
Each. I missed one. You missed one. Tom now has done 18 shows each.
Right.
So in order for him to catch up, he's got to do one show by himself.
We'll have to tell him that, or You and I need to fall out a couple more times.
or each of us take a day off each,
Yeah.
and then we're even. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
I like the other way better.
Hi, it's Chaser, and it's just a B show.
But the stipulation is, and here's his palate, right? Here's what he needs to do. He needs to do the show by himself, but he has to make 3 different drinks and pair it with 3 different beers.
And it has to be based off of Cincinnati chili.
100%.
There we go.
There you go. There you go. Challenge accepted.
Okay, and I can just see Tom going, okay, so what I did is I did a simple syrup, but I put tomatoes and cinnamon. Tomato cinnamon simple syrup is where I started.
And then I gave it a beef wash. And then I soaked beans in the bourbon for a while, and then I removed them.
Yes,
And then I poured the drink over spaghetti.
No. He didn't pour drink on spaghetti. He used pasta water in the simple syrup.
Ooh, there you go. There you go. See, but you know what? Here, and we laugh, but that's creativity.
That's
not that we'd ever do that because we'd throw up, but still, my point being,
disgusting.
that's creativity.
There you go.
Right?
There's that limit. Here's your flavor profile. You need to work on the flavor profile. Okay, this is what I need to do.
Exactly.
These is what I need to work into that. Yeah, we may have to do try to make the most disgusting thing you can possibly think of drink. No, we shouldn't do that.
No, we shouldn't. It's called the New Jersey Turnpike. All right.
Jersey Turnpike. Yes, we know that one. Just empty the bar mat.
That's it. Yeah, but not early, late.
Oh, at the end of the night.
End of the night.
End of the night. That's a horrible thing. Horrible thing. The Jersey Turnpike is one of the. And I told you the variation they had at the Polo Club where the runner would just grab random bottles out of the speed rack and hide them, and so we called it Rick's Balls because that's where he's pouring from. But that's still basically a Jersey Turnpike without the added disgustingness of being in the bar mat all night.
Being in the bar mat for 8 hours before you drink it. Right?
Yeah,
exactly.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, that's curdling the milk.
It's curdling the milk that's not in my stomach right now. It's like, yeah, I can feel the vomit starting just by thinking about it. Now, anyway, we can make American chocolate then. There you go.
About that last night.
Fair enough. So anyway, next, hopefully all's well, and Tom is back for the next show, and it will commence with our Laird's show.
Yep, the Aztec chocolate bitters actually work very nice in this.
Very nice.
That's what I said.
Now, had you put them in there, or did you do it after we talked about it?
I did it after we talked about it.
Okay, so you thought about it, like, yeah, let me add them and see what they're like. Yeah.
Not a bad idea, so I threw that in there. Yeah. This is the creative process.
Exactly.
So we were talking about doing a rye show, but we're going to save the rye show probably for when Tom's on. But I did go out and get a bottle of rye.
Bottle of red, a bottle of rye. You got double rye, nice.
Yeah, I've not had this before. I'm really looking forward to it.
I was double rye is good. Rendezvous rye is nice too, but I like the double rye better.
Good, because Rendezvous rye is like $20 more a bottle.
Yeah, I know. I do like the double rye better than Rendezvous rye.
Good. That I made a wise choice. He chose poorly.
There you go. My favorite rye is rye here.
See
what I did there?
Unfortunately, yes, I did.
Where is it? There we go. Right.
It's right here somewhere, maybe. Michter's.
Right there.
I almost picked up the Michter's, but I wanted to try something different.
Gotcha.
I still one of these days want to get up to, Catskill Distilling? Their rye is fantastic.
Their rye, and next time I get up to Burlington too, it is the Catskill Distilling rye is fantastic. And the next time I get up to Burlington, I got to go back to Smuggler's Notch. You remember when I was up there last May? I got the little mini rye, just the one bottle of rye. It was so good. I'll grab a couple bottles of that and bring them back.
Yes, there you go. There you go.
So cool. But so this was a nice interlude. We didn't want to miss the week.
Nope.
And we didn't want to miss Nutella Day either.
Nope, I did not.
And I always enjoy this banana bread old fashioned. It's so good. Seriously, get yourselves a bottle of Juilliard, and this is
Excuse me.
This is I've said this before on the show, and this will obviously be in the book when we do it. A year and a half from now, but as we do it, but any of those are they're readily available. It's this forget what the the importer because it's produced in France, but it's fantastic. But get the banana liqueur. Get yourself. I mean, I use most of the time when I make it, I use rye. But if you got a nice, um,
MLT
bourbon,
oh.
you got a nice MLT, nice, but
Yeah,
hot is nice and lean.
we gotta stop doing that joke.
You get a nice, if you get a nice caramelly vanilla-y bourbon, it works very well too. And black and white bitters. That's all you need. You don't need no orange peel. Cherry if you want. Sometimes I put one in. Sometimes I don't. This is just perfect like this.
The when I was looking, I came across a sweet mash rye.
Okay.
Rather than sour mash rye. And I was curious, like, nah, I'm not going to screw with that just yet. Maybe somewhere down the road.
Be interesting to try. I don't think I've ever had one. A sweet
because I'm thinking the sweet mash rye might work beautifully in that.
Yeah, that's very true. So, I'm wondering if there's any amount of extra corn in there. Like it's light
that's probably what makes it sweet.
Yeah, it's light on the wheat, and it's just mostly rye and
corn.
Yeah.
So I don't know,
but
I don't know. But but I did learn. For those of you who don't know, in my search for a good chocolate liqueur, Godiva's been discontinued.
Godiva across the board or Godiva chocolate?
Just a liqueur. I'm not sure about the company, but
that's what I meant.
The liqueurs have been. Now there's still some of the white chocolate one downstairs in that liquor store down there, and as far as I'm concerned, that can stay right there.
Yeah, I mean, if they've been discontinued, find out when they've been discontinued. If they got discontinued last week, go buy it.
No, it's white chocolate. No, I don't like.
No, white chocolate. Yeah,
white chocolate.
I'm just saying, like. But my point is, if they got discontinued, we find out they got discontinued 2 years ago, and a year from now you see a bottle of it sitting on a shelf, you might not want to buy it.
Yeah, probably not. We'll see.
Any of those cream liqueurs, you got about a year on those bottles.
Yeah, because I was a cream liqueur as well. The one cocktail that I had made, I was using Mozart. That's also, I believe, a cream liqueur.
It is.
But there is the one in the store that was closed today. I'm not sure if it's cream liqueur or not. I got to grab that and play around with that bottle and see,
While you're at it, though, you might want to drink some of it.
Yeah, well, I'm like a cat, like a little kid. You get them a toy, they want to play with the box.
Right. Just get the bottle, dump all of it out,
just
and play with the bottle.
Knocking around like a cat. And the people downstairs go, "What the hell is going on up there?"
Right.
We're convinced they've got we think they've got like a toddler upstairs, a little girl, and every now and then you just hear a chair being slid across the floor at all hours of the night. So she's at that age, I think, where she's just walking and using a chair to steady herself and just pushing it all around the apartment.
That's pretty funny. All hours of the night?
Yeah, I don't know when this kid's bedtime is. It's been like as late as 10:30 we've heard this.
Okay, fair enough.
So, but I seem to always have these tribulations. Remember when I was in Rhode Island, I had the centaur upstairs.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do. You always seem to have a friend.
Yes.
There you go. So, all right. So, yeah, hopefully the next show, like I said, Tom's back on, and we can proceed with our Laird show because we all had a good cocktail for that, and I'm glad we made it. I'm glad we waited for Tom to be on the show to do that.
Well, before you start wrapping, it sounds like you're starting to wrap up. But before you do,
okay,
this is called Anna Chaser.
This is correct.
We need a chaser.
We need a, and you have yours.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to try this.
All right.
I might as well, right? I just got it.
Might as well.
Let's give it a shot. Just a little shy of an ounce here.
There you go. Did you pour it in the same glass with the milk?
Put it in a straight up shot. I want to know. The rye is definitely there, but I want to know what the wheat content is of this because there's some wheat coming out of this as well.
Does it say it on the bottle? I'm going to check right now.
I'm checking. It doesn't. High rye whiskey, the profile doesn't say anything about wheat. But this is from Park City, Utah.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been to Park City, but I've been to Utah. I've never been to Spain, but I've been to Oklahoma. It's actually a true statement, and also a three dog night lyric.
This is true. It is. It does
Whoa.
not. It does not say.
That has got. Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it does not say.
That is That's some clean rye.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I really enjoy the. I really enjoy the double rye.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, High West does good stuff.
They do.
I do enjoy their stuff. And one of these days we'll get to Park City.
Me and you.
Sure. If you're going to come along, I don't know if you'll fit my luggage.
Maybe we could try. I mean,
You know, and I know Jimenez has friends up in Park City, so we'll drag him along.
that'll work.
Yep.
All right.
So what are you doing as a chaser there, John?
I am learn more about. Here we go. That's what I want to do. I'm not doing. I failed. I do not have a chaser. I will take.
You've got a whole bar behind you.
Well, I don't have. I didn't bring another glass up.
So swig it out of the bottle.
Let's swig it out of the bottle. I can
Come
do
on.
that.
Just swig it right out of the bottle.
All right. Fine. I will.
Just up it, end it.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a sip of a brand new bourbon that was just gifted to me.
Uh-huh.
It is a First Call. First Call Distilling, I guess it's called.
Okay.
Break Maiden. It's called. It's a Kentucky straight bourbon, finished in port wine casks.
Oh, Varnos.
So,
That sounds delicioso.
So we're going to try this. I'm gonna at least smell it, and I'll take a little swig, if you will. Ooh, oh, I could, yeah.
Got your nose in there.
Just from the nose feel, if you will, there's not enough O's and smooth for the nose feel. How it is on the palate remains to be seen. I can't.
You gotta have some glassware in there.
Don't dusty. That's the problem. And here, I usually take them down and rinse them.
Have you ever watched NCIS?
Yes.
You ever see how Gibbs drinks his bourbon?
Not to my knowledge do I remember, but go ahead.
It's down in his workshop, and he's got a lot of like mason jars down there full of like nails and screws and stuff, and he just dumps the nails and screws out and pours the bourbon into that glass.
Ooh.
Because it's bourbon.
Yes, you're right. I do remember that. This is wow. It's even more open. It's even more opened up in the glass. Go figure, right?
Wow, more air. That's strange how that happens.
Here comes the acid test, or the Jack acid test, as it were. Wow. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Not as smooth as the nose, but it's pretty smooth. That's right. Definitely getting those port wine notes.
Awesome.
I gotta let this open up a little bit, but yeah, definitely just splash of water or an ice cube. We'll bring that out a little bit more, but
Yep.
I like it. It's very good.
All right.
Very good.
Well,
Glad I opened it. Glad you made me do that, because this might have stayed closed for another couple weeks or so.
Yeah, John's not that normal person who automatically has to open what he just bought.
No.
Or was just gifted to him.
Right.
So whoever got it for you, they did a nice job.
They did a nice job. They did.
So good for them. Alrighty.
All right. Very cool. All right. So like I was saying, before our chaser,
Yes.
prior to our chaser, pre-chaser, if you will, we hope that all's well, and Tom's on the show in 2 weeks, and we can proceed with our Laird show, and then we'll do a rye show down the road, and we got some. I got a feeling within the next few shows we're going to be doing maybe an Irish whiskey show.
It's just a possibility.
It might happen.
I do have.
It might happen.
I don't know if you've followed this Irish comedian, Garon, Garron. This large guy, long hair, beard. He's really hilarious.
Is he?
And he ends every show with "Follow me, I'm delicious."
Follow me, I'm delicious.
Yeah, it's hilarious. He opens every show with "How you getting on?" He says that because that is the true Irish greeting. He goes, no Irishman ever says "top of the morning" to you. That's just not a thing in Ireland.
Right.
And you've just shown yourself to be a tourist if you do that. And he says the true one is, "How you getting on?" And
I would reply right leg first, probably.
well, that's actually proper. That's a
Yeah.
proper response to that.
Yeah.
But it usually opens up to complaints about health and weather.
Mhm.
Which you ask that if you want to complain about health and weather as well. So that's how they get their day going with the gloom and doom, and that is such part of the Irish soul over there.
Of course.
Yeah. So, but yeah, if you get a chance, follow him, because the other thing is he can sing.
Is that right?
Yeah, seriously can sing. Sits there with the guitar. He did a Pearl Jam song and just nailed it.
Nice.
Yeah, he's fantastic. Great talent.
Was it Jeremy?
No.
Even flow?
Probably Even Flow.
Yeah.
I think it was Even Flow, but yeah, it was fantastic. So we'll be we've probably got an Irish whiskey show coming up, and I do have half of this left.
I almost bought a bottle of Redbreast last week. I was in one store and they had a nice box there. I'm like, looks really nice. They had it on. They were moving stuff. I guess it was like last year's and they wanted to get this year's in. Not that it really friggin' matters, because it's the
Right.
same thing, but
It's whiskey.
well, the 12 year is now 13 year, right? They want to bring more 12. Right? So so they had it for a few bucks less. I'm like, yeah, let me get it. And then I'm like, I'll wait. I'm not going to drink it till St. Patty's Day. I can wait on it. So.
Yeah, when I was in Ireland, I should have gotten some of. So you got the green spot, red spot, and blue spot.
Yellow spot too. Have you had the yellow spot?
Yellow spot. Haven't had any of them.
Yellow spot's very good. Green spot's good too, but yellow spot's very good.
Well, green spot is the lowest end.
Yeah, that's my point. It's good,
and it tends to be about $60 a bottle.
Right.
Double that, and you're at yellow spot, and you're at red spot. Blue spot's the $400 a bottle.
Right.
So when I was in Ireland, I really should have had some of that. But I failed the whiskey test while I was over there because I was drinking so much Guinness.
You did. Well, I mean, you had an audience that was counting on you to drink a lot of Guinness,
and I didn't drink nearly as much as anybody thought I would.
Exactly. So, all right.
Yeah.
All righty. So that'll work.
Yep.
You agree?
I agree. Let's wrap her up.
All right. We'll wrap up the show for today. We want to thank everybody for watching. And for those of you just listening to the audio podcast, thank you for listening. Don't forget to visit our website. All of the End of Chaser info will be on thelogroom.com. That's www.logroom.com. LAGERROM.com.
Couldn't remember what came after the first W.
I couldn't remember what came after W something.
There's a couple of, what is it?
There we go. Anyway, and please remember, as Dave cleans up, like us and follow us on all of our social media. That's Facebook for now at End of Chaser. And of course, all of the shows are available on YouTube as well on the Lager Room channel. Remember, we go live with the video podcast on Facebook and YouTube every other Wednesday night around 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And for those of you who just want to listen to the audio podcast, you can do so on our audio host, Spreaker, as well as iHeartRadio, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Odyssey, Audible, Google Podcast, Amazon Music Podcast, TuneIn, Podcast Addict, Castbox, Deezer, Podchaser, Listen Notes. Pretty much anywhere you can find audio podcasts, you will find the End of Chaser podcast. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to one or more of those feeds, and you'll never miss a show. Again, thanks for following along with us. Have a great rest of your week. Have a wonderful weekend. Make those cocktails. Be creative. Drink a lot, but drink responsibly. And we'll talk to you in 2 weeks on the End of Chaser show, next Tuesday on the Lager Room Guys show, where we will have a very special New England guest.
We should.
We should have a very special New England guest.
Email today to follow up.
And of course, if you're into sports, tune into the Get On With It page in about 5 minutes, and you'll see that.
Because today is signing day, and
tomorrow's tomorrow's NFL honors.
Remember to drink your Ovaltine,
and be sure to drink your Ovaltine.
Your Ovaltine.
All right, we'll talk to you soon, folks. Take care.
Ciao.
Cheers.